Hey guys, what's going on? We're a couple of dudes with no life, and today we're going to be playing Chapter 3. Now, before we continue, just
Here's what happened in the last chapter.
yes, pause the video right now, and I'll let you read over these two chapters right here, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, so you can get caught up with Chapter 3. And so just pause here, read over them, and then play the video again. So, yeah. Turn the game. Here we go.
A few days later, you're sitting in a dive bar in San Francisco's Mission District with Mark, a somewhat scruffy young foreigner in a leather jacket. Mark has Mediterranean features, wavy black hair, and an ample beard stubble. He takes a deep pull of one of those artificial cigarettes that delivers all the nicotine with none of the illegal smoke, and opens up a cheap Chromebook that looks about 10 years old and starts typing furiously. The place smells of smoke never quite came out of the retro, upholstered furniture. It's the afternoon. The nasal crap. You carry you take it over. I'll get my nose worked out.
Yeah. It's the afternoon. So the place is mostly empty, except for some decayed drunks and
Dedicated drunks and you two.
Thanks for coming, Mark says.
Even as he's typing something different about the atmosphere, I have thought. You'd be surprised how many people insist on just answering via email, but that's bullshit reporting.
Okay.
It's like trying to sell the public a car you've only seen in a picture to find the truth. Wait, that's been you. Sorry.
You'd be surprised how many people insist on just answering via email, but that's bullshit. It's like trying to sell the public car you've only seen in a picture. To find the truth, you've gotta kick the tires. You've got to look them in the eye and fuck them super hard.
And then you're gonna say, and then you have to tell them that you've got them confused with somebody who loses, and that you won't back down.
Cause I won't back
down.
He looks into your eyes.
Like right now, I can tell that you sacrificed a little piece of your life for something else. He says, going back to typing. It's a weird flatness you look like we're not quite used to being here, fully here. You appreciate things a little more. People.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's you. Why do I keep stealing your time?
Okay, I'm gonna do up here, and I'm gonna start at the very beginning, and we'll continue. Like you right now, I can tell you've sacrificed a little piece of your life for something else. He says, going back to typing, there's a weird flatness in your look, like you're not quite used to being fully here. You appreciate things a little more than other people maybe. Probably passed up by social opportunity or two. He says, sorry. He says, but I know how that.
And we're gonna leave this video off here, or just go back to the beginning of chapter 3 and start over again. I don't know. I gotta go. Is the point.
See you guys later. And we're back to continue this.
Yeah.
Wait.
Show my.
Be right back, because we are super professionals at this. So yeah, we're gonna continue this. A few days later, a sitting driver sitting in a dive bar in San Francisco, Mission. Okay, we read this. Thanks, you say awkwardly. No, over here. Thanks for coming, Mark says Thanks for coming, Mark says as he's typing something different about the atmosphere of the bar. Oh yeah, you're surprised, and now we actually read that. So right down here is where we're continuing. Are you still there, dude? One sec.
Friggin' Mike.
We're super professionals at this. Okay, so we're back, and we're starting right down here. Look, like right now, I can tell you sacrificed a little piece of your life for something else. He says, going back to typing. There's a weird flatness in your look, like you're not quite used to being fully here. You appreciate things a little more than other people, maybe. Probably passed up by social opportunities, a social opportunity or two. He hesitates. Sorry, he says, but I know how that is sometimes. You gotta put a piece of yourself into something bigger. I get it. Okay, and then thanks, you say awkwardly. The bartender, a tattooed and thoroughly, I don't know, thoroughly,
Thoroughly.
thoroughly, thoroughly pierced young man.
With the physical roller to every player approaches Mark. PBR, Mark says lightly. It's just a reminder. Bartender looks at you expectantly. PBR, chocolate coffee porters, Miller High Life, Guinness for strength. Guinness for strength.
Guinness for strength. Mark nods approvingly at your choices of beers. The bartender leaves to fill your order. What's your initial impression of Mark? Don't think this guy and I are gonna get along. He seems like an interesting guy. I think we'll get along okay. Kind of mysterious, kind of cute. I'm wondering if
seems like an interesting guy. I think we'll get along okay.
Yeah, I'm not doing that one, and we're not doing that one because I don't want to hate Mark right now. We already have one enemy, and you know who that is, right?
Ellie.
No, Ellie's a friend. Dr.
I was joking, bro. Funny joke.
It's Professor Ziegler who disturbs me. Ziegler, my lifelong vendetta. Ziegler. No. Okay, so yeah. Am I gonna keep reading this or?
Yeah.
Okay. As you make the decision, Mark glances at you and types another brief note to himself. He seems very good at reading people. So, I've heard your robot is kind of like a robotic 4-year-old. Only it's sort of like Edward somehow. And it has a weird beauty to it.
That makes it people feel like they're
feel like they're a impression of something otherworldly. Mark gives you a skeptical look to tell you he thinks of what he thinks of this. I guess I ought to show. No, I guess you ought to show. I guess I got. Welcome to Roy Fails at English for 15 minutes. I guess I ought to show you my robot sometime. You say? Yeah. The bartender comes back with Guinness.
With your Guinness and Mark's PBR. Guinness is a reliable staple and always unpromising bar that you find the pleasant taste of the dark beer refreshing.
So let's get to the most interesting of rumors. Mark says, does your robot have human level intelligence? The
way Mark studies your expressions suggests that your answer will say as much about you as it will about energy. You just see energy of all shields learning from high school textbook. It's the only matter of time. Yes, it's the absolutely equal intelligence is what she is. No. I'm gonna go with the absolutely equal of any human.
It's absolutely equal to any human. Mark studies you for a moment to decide whether you are fully full of it. Then he shrugs, conceding that the Buddha be shrugs conceding that you at least believe what you say, and writes down your answer. Let's talk about your advisor then, Professor Ziegler. In a famous for his pronouncement, famous for his pronouncement that in the near
That in the
future.
future you will have robots smarter than humans. What role did you play in creating this robot of yours? Providing the funding, man. Ooh, yeah, let's burn Ziegler.
Which one?
Uh,
He demanded that my robot appear more useful
yeah.
to the military without contributing scientific or its intelligence. Fuck you, Ziegler.
Ziegler's a dick.
True that. You say?
Have you ever, like, gone this much against him before?
No, I haven't gotten to this part actually.
Oh, so this is a new experience for you.
Yeah, all new.
Cool. When
Yes.
did it start being new?
I think right as we got fired by Ziegler.
Oh.
Yeah, actually no. I never actually gotten past dating Ellie, so yeah. You say appear, Mark points out. You think you don't think the changes he suggested were useful? No. They tend to be very superficial. You say? Okay, you want to read?
You only intervened once while I was building her physical form. By that time, I'd already designed the algorithms for learning. He had nothing to do with anything essential in RD's mind and personnel. Interesting, Mark says, making a note of Professor Ziegler's legal involvement.
And why did he push you in your direction of military application?
I think it was just to secure funding. He didn't seem to care whether we delivered something that would actually see use in the battlefield or not. He just wanted to make sure we could sell it.
So you're currently funding this work? Mark says.
So, actually, nobody. My advisor kicked me out of his lab.
Raise an eyebrow. Oh, for what?
For not going along with his stupid suggestions.
Fuck you, Ziegler.
That's what this episode's going to be called.
So, you refuse to change your work to appease DARPA, Mark.
Mark posits. You think you can take approval in his voice.
That's right. You say?
He offers his PBR to Toast. Forgive the breach of journalistic activity, but fuck him. I like this guy.
Yeah, forgive the breach of journalistic objective, but fuck him. Go suck him nuts. Okay, you bump your Guinness against his can. Yeah. Yeah. We should do it at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, what? What are we doing?
We're saying yeah at the same time.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Yeah. You both take a long drink. Mark asks you a few more questions about NRG getting a sense of what she's good at and not so good at. Referring to a file containing his notes, Mark says, the people who have seen your robot have reported that it has a strange kind of beauty. Graceful was a word used more than once. Was that intentional? Yes, I wanted to create something beautiful. I'd like to think I have. What
you are seeing is simply the most efficient path to the robot's goal. The human aesthetic sense perceives simplicity and truth as beauty. I am like the deist god. I only set the initial conditions. My robot has evolved from them into a thing that I don't fully understand. But like the deist god, I can confidently assert them that it is good. I'm gonna go with either yes. I think I'm gonna go with the deist god angle.
Mark flashes you a look, an incredulous look. I knew we shouldn't have done that. Look, at you, but he writes down your question verbatim. Last question, Mark says. Will you allow us to send a photographer to take a picture of your robot? Absolutely. In fact, you're welcome to come along and interview NRG. Sure, send a photographer. No, I want the media holding her. I don't want the media hounding her. NRG is still basically a child.
Sure, send a photographer.
Sure, send a photographer. Great, Mark says. She'll be in touch. Shakes his hand. A few days later, the photographer comes to your place. She's a young, quiet, blonde woman, with a slight southern drawl when she speaks, which is often you're a bit embarrassed that your place is a stew is strewn with boxes, since you haven't finished moving into the new digs after being kicked out of grad school. The photographer assures you that none of that will appear in the photos. She asks NRG to sit on a workbench, then asks you to look as if she's busy fixing something on NRG's person. NRG and you both comply. Smile, she says. You do. Yeah, NRG can't smile because she's a kabuki mask.
I think the kabuki mask is already smiling.
Yeah.
You spend the next 2 weeks searching news feeds for your name and wondering why every day when Mark's article is going to come out. Meanwhile, what are you going to do with yourself now that you've no longer in grad school? I start my own robot business, work on energy. Let's work on energy. She's the most important.
Spend time on Ellie, in a relationship with Ellie? No? Okay. You hide in your apartment hoping that somehow Mark's article will magically change your life. Play with NRG. +1 empathy.
You work at a pesky buddy. We need to get a hand-eye coordination code. But you also find yourself getting depressed and not returning phone calls. You don't know how to tell anyone you have failed. And then comes at the end of the month, it feels like a punch in the gut. You find yourself needing to sell some of your tools online just to make ends meet. -1 grace. That's not good.
Ah, man. Man, it's kind of like
I
my life.
Started a robot business.
Yeah. We can't go back unless we restart the entire game. March 3rd. You woke up on Friday, March 13th. Oh yes, March 13th. The Friday the 13th. This is gonna be the best day of our lives. Obviously. 2020. By Claxon, a script you wrote on your laptop as detected Mark's article on the internet. You barely sit up in bed and stop your laptop alarm. It's about 5 in the morning, so when Josh wakes up, NRG walks into the bedroom.
I want it to be fine.
NRG walks into the bedroom to see what's the matter, but you assure her that everything's fine. So she goes back to practicing Tai Chi. The article makes the home page.
The San Francisco Chronicle. San Francisco makes what is intelligent as human is the rather pleasing title. The article tells the story of how you managed to create energy with hardly any help from Professor Ziegler, and how you have a close, almost parental bond with energy.
Yeah.
The article emphasizes NRG's uncanny gracefulness with several testimonies from people who have seen NRG playing outside. With selective use of quotes from your interview, the article portrays you as a little vacant and suggests you could have sacrificed some of your humanity for your robots. The article concludes with your quote, I am like the deist god. I only set the initial conditions for a robot. Okay. Yeah, +3 fame.
Show stats. How famous? Local celebrity. Okay. Wealth? Broke. Romance? Ellie. Still broke.
What's
achievement unlocked? Celebrity. Yes.
What's the fame?
Show stats. Okay. So her fame right now is local celebrity.
Okay.
Right over here. Start the game. Show NRG the article.
Call Mark, looking for the article and see what he's up to. Share the article with family and friends via social media. Look at this robot I made.
Look at this roll. It's kind of like my mom. Except instead of showing pictures of energy, she's showing pictures of me.
Really?
I don't
I
know.
think that's just a mom thing.
I mean, yeah. You spend a little while trying to remember the password to all of your social media accounts. You don't log in very often. You quickly post the excited link to the article. Unfortunately, you've never been
One to maintain casual social links, and your post goes largely ignored. What is the point of this social media stuff anyway? Man, I know that feel.
Yeah, me too. You briefly check the internet for more posts about your article. You find the story has been picked up within the first hour by a multitude of bloggers, all
All
striving.
striving to be the first to comment on the article. You guess there are at least 160 bloggers who've already written a secondhand piece about you and energy, and they were thinking about people hoping that your technology will serve humanity to people who bitterly condemn you for creating technology that can be used for war. Oddly, not one of these bloggers has tried to get in touch with you, but you soon start to get phone calls from more reporters. Supply interviews to as many reporters as possible. Be selective, only answering questions from highly reputable organizations, or to politely decline further interviews. Let's be selective.
I need money now. Ooh, what? That's awesome. You decline most interviews, but you decide to speak to Significant America, National Public Radio, and the New York Times. Hell yeah! Find out that on the whole you're rather less based than Mark, and they've limited themselves more to the facts themselves. Nevertheless, interviews show up quickly on their websites. You realize that you don't have much time to fact check while playing catch up. A new story. And some of the things you said are garbled in relating.
Plus one retelling. Plus one fame.
Fame. I want to see how much fame.
Ellie is calling.
Wait, look, celebrity. Okay, Ellie is calling you via video chat.
Video chat on your phone. You pick up. Hey, she says. She looks like she's at work. She's just in a snappy black jacket with a red blouse, and in the background you can see blue skits of robots drawn in spare efficient line. Garry's listening to the article. He must be really proud. Let's go on a date.
Right here? Wait, no, it's this one. There.
No.
Oh. What are you doing tonight? Break off all this tension. I already got plans with some people from tonight, she says. How about Saturday? We could go to the jazz concert in the park. Sure. Let's do that, right? Do we do it? Do we not do it?
Hang on. Sure.
Yay. Great. See you then. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, guys.
According to the caller ID, it's Mom. As your finger hesitates over the answer button, a second call appears on your screen, alarmingly Glendale, California.
Take call from Mom.
I mean it now. These calls are going to be interrupted by my script that pretends I'm answering the phone.
What?
Take the call from Mom.
Yeah. You should really talk to your mom more often. You barely even see her anymore. Watches Mom in her office cubicle with a baby picture of you and a cute cat meme from earlier.
Oh my god, does that really say that?
Yeah.
Cute cat memes from the early days of the internet that she has printed out. I was wearing a corduroy lime jean jacket with 80s style padded shoulders. Erin breezes constantly, thinking she hasn't paid for enough bandwidth for this to work well. Just thought I'd offer my congratulations. I saw the article. My little gal is famous. The Glendale number is calling again. You talking to Mom? The other number can wait.
Yeah. Actually, who is Glendale, actually?
Glendale is a
Yeah.
town.
Oh, okay. The beeping in indicating a call on the other line stops. You know you should probably spring for more bandwidth on your phone, you tell Mom. You're really choppy. What? I can't hear you.
This connection is really choppy. You continue to chat with Mom. She says Dad hasn't been feeling well lately. She keeps having migraines that cause her to pass out or hallucinate. So I asked her not to bring it up, though. He told me not to tell you because he doesn't want to worry you. But maybe you could just keep him in your thoughts. I will, Mom. You end the call feeling good about having chosen to talk to your mom over a random stranger. Worried by what Mom said about Dad, you briefly call him as well. His audio, he's audio only since he never saw the point of getting a phone with a video feed. As usual, he doesn't seem quite to get why you will call someone without a goal to accomplish. He's pretty terse unless you get him going about a technical subject. What's on your mind? He asks. Mom says you're passing out sometime. How are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, actually,
Oh, wait, no. Oops. Well,
I guess. What about the hallucinations you press? I'm not hallucinating. He says in the way that he said it a lot. I just had these very intense recurring dreams. About what? Dad hesitates. It's not important. That's Dad for you. Assuming the purpose of this conversation has been accomplished, he says goodbye. But you're glad you called him too. Your next phone call is from Josh. He must be using a new video because its image is crisp and popping with color. Well, insofar as a dark warehouse is a gray hoodie can pop with color. Hey, GN. Josh says, I just saw the article. Congratulations. It looks like you're finally getting the attention you deserve. Thanks. You guys want to celebrate in the city tomorrow night? There's this really good Led Zeppelin cover band playing. This would conflict with your plan to go to the jazz concert with Ellie. Let's not blow off our girlfriend.
Sorry, I already have plans. A jazz concert night. Okay. Josh says, no problem. Hangs up. You realize you haven't checked the email in a while. Checking the first time you find a flooded.
You find that it's flooded with requests for interviews. But one meal in particular catches your attention because of the author's unusual email address. A Robot Obsession 1987.
Subject amazing. Oh, dude. I read your article. You sound like a genius. Would you be interested in getting coffee sometime? I've been interested in knowing about your robot for long as I've lived, and I would love to meet you in energy. Sincerely, Silas. Is that Silas? Silas. Okay. What? Well, that's flattering. What will you do?
Arrange to meet this person for coffee. All right, let's bring energy.
Yeah, sure.
What's the worst that could happen?
NRG she just steals NRG.
I hope not.
You're right back. Friendly reply. You wouldn't mind meeting her up. So, who thinks you're a genius, and NRG could stand to meet more people too. Jolly replies, come back most instantly, agreeing to meet,
Bring you with questions about you and yourself and everything. Not having the time to answer all the questions you have promised to have more time to talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
Social graces, defense. Okay, let's improve her defense. She doesn't have a whole lot of military, and this doesn't sound very good.
Yeah. Spend the evening teaching NRG the place on the body that someone might be incapacitated with a quick blow. Oh yeah, she's showing the classic nut shot. Bam. Okay, so you had a quick blow. That backs.
There's other money where someone might be incapacitated with a quick blow.
The back of the
In
neck.
the neck, the eyes, the nose, and the back of the leg. But another day, you might have emphasized the importance of not using violence unless strictly necessary, but in your exhaustion, you find yourself explaining that the human body is no more than a machine. +2 military, +1 autonomy.
She didn't show her the fatal ball shot. Yeah. Next morning.
You drive with energy to San Jose to make Silas at a Dunkin' Donuts. Silas is a heavyset man with a giant black beard who can't seem to stop jumping his fingers and shaking his leg under the table.
Wait, what? I didn't know he was a big man with a beard. Well, hello, baby man. Quickly startled. The giant. Okay, quickly startled, but you just arrived. Okay, so table. At your entrance, he turns to you quickly, startled, but at your arriving, you break outside into a board, smiling and waving excitedly. The opposite chair, you oblige Silas, and take a seat.
NRD drags a child's bush seat next to you and situates herself there. What about her wings? What does he do with those?
I don't know.
Thank you for coming, Silas says, and for bringing NRG. No problem, you say. NRG, say hello. Hello, NRG says. You can tell this has an effect on Silas. He seems delighted by NRG's natural charm and grace. Hello, NRG, Silas says softly. She's beautiful, Silas says. He suddenly turns to you. You're beautiful, he stammers suddenly. How do you feel, Silas, about first sight? Are you really attracted to him? We might be friends. I sort of feel sorry for him, but I certainly would have dated him.
Meh.
It's okay, you say with no condescending that you can't quite hide. You hope he doesn't pick up on it. Consider what to say to Silas. Go ahead, talk to Energy some more. I'm sure you two will hit it off. It's nice to find someone who likes it as much as I do. Tell me more about yourself. I'm kind of in a rush, but please tell me your life story while I chug my coffee.
This one?
No. Talk to Energy some more.
Well, I chug my coffee. Encourage Silas to talk to NRG instead of you giving NRG some practice in holding up one end of the conversation. What would you like to talk about, Silas? Says NRG. Actually, I think we're gonna need to end the video off here, guys. So
Okay.
we'll see you later.